Now, post-Revelation 8, who owns all the media elites? David Rockefeller wrote a book called New World Order. They're planning to do a global starvation. They patented coronavirus 2015 at Bill Gates Foundation. No one, 3 sons are Hebrew. We're all Hebrew descendant. If you don't have social media but your friends and family does, tell them what I said. If you have 20 or more friends, all 20 or more friends need to post this video and do domino effect. When you title it, open Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and Facebook. And then add every other day. There's a verse. Paul says, God, complete the race to the end. And there's a verse that he'll come like a thief in night. So add every other day. This is how you get Latin rulership. I've gone to 166 supermarkets. They're doing rice, pasta, kangaroo, yeast, flour. They're hacking chicken and cattle for no reason at all. They're already implementing new order. If you ever look at the dollar on the pyramid, it's 13 level. 13 represent 13 elite family. They happen to have Jewish offspring, but doesn't represent Jewish people because no Jewish person would do global starvation. When you translate the dollar in Latin, it's called New World Order. What they're doing is they're mimicking Joseph's famine. When God talks about famine, he's talking about cannibalism. Ecclesiastes says nothing new understand, meaning history repeats itself. That means if a culture and country has not reached the Lord or daylight's coming, even if we go cannibalism. Yes, we should have reform for cops, but not get rid of them. In California, they got rid of cops. When you call for help, you can't get help. In Midwest, they got rid of local government and cops. When you call for help, you can't get help. In New York, they defunded $1 billion for sure. You can't get help. Boy, they're closing the manufacturing food plant and the banks. All the mom and pop store they don't own. They're all going out of business. They want as many people to be unemployment relief fund because they have the power to extend it or not. In Europe, United States, you have underground mansion and all this food. Why would you need it when you're top 2 and you're top billionaire and rule of the world? Because they know we're going to go after each other. In Congress, there's a $2.2 trillion, meaning 90% of business are relying on this. They may pass a $500 billion or $1.8 trillion. They haven't decided. No, we shouldn't defund cops. Say I'm a bad cop and you're a good cop. Why should you be punished for something I did bad? I know brothers and sisters that know cops, and basically they don't want to come out for the petty crime when they're getting gunned down and defunded. When this happens, it's easy for us to go after each other. This reveals Matthew 24. There's 4 types of war. There's nuclear, financial, virus, and chemical. What they did well was coronavirus war and then the financial war. What they really wanted to do was close down the manufacturing food plant, and as many mom and pop stores, which succeeded. Over 100 countries are in famine situation. Honduras, Haiti, Nigeria, Caribbean, Guatemala, El Salvador, Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, Pakistan, Russia, Italy, Turkey, Greece, Europe, Canada, England, Asia, and Italy. Mom and pop store closed down permanently. That food price went so high that they're starving in their own homes. It's not like United States, you have coupon discount. A lot of countries don't get funded, so once mom and pop store closed down, that's it. They're actually dying in their own home. Psalm 139, the Lord knows when creating them. Tell me when you come out. Genesis 9:22-23, Noah's son saw his father naked. He wasn't against gay. What he was against was incestual. 1 Corinthians 6 says, be against homosexual. The word homosexual didn't come and play in the 20th century. In Noah's time, there's no Bible, pencil, or paper. So a person that etched in stone to be against gay. And they said, what about procreation? He had 2 other sons that procreated 7 billion people. And then Sodom, Gomorrah, Lot invited the angels and men outside said, I want to know you carnally. They weren't saying let's be boyfriend, girlfriend. They were raping each other left and right. That's why God destroyed the whole place. There's only 8 mistakes in the Bible. You can't blame the pastor, leader, teacher because they gave up their life serving the Lord. They found Jesus Christ's chromosome. He had 24 chromosomes. The new earth before Adam and Eve ate the fruit was intimacy. Book of songs about marriage. Jesus marries the church. Marriage exists in new earth. John 20th, when Jesus rose again, Mary says, hey, you look like a gardener. He was in human form, immortality. Before he went up to heaven, he got to eat bread and fish disciple. Lastly, the Lord will make all things new. He says, same from a Christian, be on earth, you get your heart for free, eat for free, live and match for free, intimacy, marriage. All Bible prophecies fulfilled. You can contact St. Matthew Church in D.C., ask for Father Matino. His characteristics, Caleb. There are 4 types of Jesus. First one was Adam, second one was Joshua and Moses saw everything. Joshua and went to Promise and Jericho, but still couldn't get to heaven. It's the 3rd Jesus that died on the cross and rose again. And we're supposed to be, Paul mentions, God be imitator of Christ. What did Christ do? He prayed, he fasted, he witnessed. That's what this brother's doing. He fed, he gave food to the poor. All your gifts are important. So there's a parable book of James. Work without faith is a dead religion.
Do you believe Jesus is the only way?
Yes, he's the only way and the truth and life. And so basically, before parable of salt, parable of talent. I can finish this really quick. When the Lord comes, he's going to rapture us and give us all characteristic name. Mine is Joshua Nun. I've been having dreams for 4 years. I send these type of enchants. What they are is basically, if I talk about ladybug and I go to a car, it'll be a sermon about ladybug, music about ladybug, news about ladybug. If I turn on the TV, it'll be a ladybug show. Joshua Nun does not rule. What he does is fulfills the parable of talent. Basically, when God says, how many people you say you saved 100,000 people, he'll double. It'll be 200,000 people. And so he doesn't get married, date, or live in one, but but I met someone in Metro only twice who's wearing pink, brown, a backpack, brown shoes, and silver crown sting. And I asked what type of religion he is. He's an Eastern religion, so he's either Muslim, Buddhist, Shinto, and so on. People like you posted this information and saved his life. So I asked, does he have a girlfriend? Is he married? And in June, he's getting baptized at church, even though he's never been to church. But when you get, when you accept Jesus Christ, that's being baptized. And then he said his mom is number one in his life. So he doesn't have a girlfriend. He's not married, and is the love of my life. So I'm going to prove 13 Leaf family is mentioned in Daniel. 13 horn is them. Horn means power. They own all the banks around the world, all the government around the world, every single manufacturing food plant around the world, big company. They happen to have Jewish last name, but doesn't represent Jewish people. No Jewish person will never do that. Basically, a lot of government, and a lot of people think that the government and all the president around the world is in 13 Leaf family. They're not. In order to be in the 13 Leaf family, you got to own all the banks around the world, all the government around the world. And we always thought the 13 Leaf family would genocide minorities. No, they were genocide everyone. I'll prove it. It called Agenda 21. Ebola was not created in Africa. Was man-made. Coronavirus was not made in China. It was in Boston. Mad cow disease was not white farmers. It was man-made. STD, AIDS, cancer, autism. These are all man-made. When Garden of Eden, God said, Adam and Eve, you can eat all the animals in the plant. There was no viruses. So if we all accused everybody, and that's okay, we just come together and forgive. And the vaccine, only the 13 Leaf family had it. It was in the hospital. The hospital actually had to start from scratch, and they won't mass produce it until all of us until 4 years. They only get the ones 1 million people. So meaning, if you get the vaccine and I didn't, you still can get the virus. So basically, what's happening in the United States? So we blame the hospital. Sorry about that. Thank you for working hard, everybody. In the United States, in the United States, 2 cities don't want local government and cops. You don't want that because we'll go anarchy on each other, especially when we're starving. The Democrats want to restrict the economy so the coronavirus doesn't spread. But the latest news, you got to research, they're going to tax $1 trillion. And the Republican wants to open the economy so you don't lose business. But the coronavirus spread. People say, why should we vote when the 13 Leaf family owned all the banks around the world? Well, because there's Holy Spirit and the government still. God in Eden's looking Cushite. Cushite's in Ethiopia. At one time, we were all Ethiopian. First girl was an African. Top geneticists have found black teens on ours. At one time we were all Ethiopian. What happened is we built a Tower of Babel. Wasn't for God, it was another God. And that's why God scattered all of us. That's why we have different skin tone, language, and culture. Archaeologists found the Tower of Babel. So it doesn't matter if economy is great. It doesn't matter if vaccine is great. They're closing all the manufacturing. I'll get off with you. They're closing all the manufacturing food plant. They're doing a war of cannibalism. And in New York now they're going to close down the meat plant.